Hey guys, welcome back to Blue Rose. I found the other night that there are actually 15 days in this game, so I'm not as close to the end as I thought. But I'm a little bit late on recording because I was having computer problems and I had to update and restart, so whatever. There is a tired but uplifted atmosphere in town. People happily greet each other in the street, thanking for the good company the day before while still cleaning up the last bits and pieces from the festival. The positivity in the air even affects me a little, making me smile at the scenery, and my dark thoughts are pushed back for a bit. Oh, we only got to go to the main street. We was already at the main street. Bah. Good morning. Something the matter? Oh, morning, Lena. Have you seen any of the boys around? I swear they are all hiding from me. Hiding? They had to help cleaning up yesterday too. I can't believe the nerve of them. Even Simon left early, said he had something important to do. Erin keeps scrambling while looking around, hoping to spot someone. I can't help but smile at her a little, so dutiful as always. I'll try and help you the best I can if you need it. Really? That would be great. We still need to wash a lot of dishes from yesterday, do some restocking, sweep the front, fix some chairs. And happily keeps listing one thing after another. Gabby and Tobias and Simon, how dare you leave me alone with this? Tobias passes by on the street. He hasn't noticed me, but I quickly catch up with him. Tobias. What? Are you headed into the mountains? Yeah. How long is the search coming? How is the search coming? Not too well. I still haven't found anything. It's not an easy place to search, but still. He hesitates for a moment as if there's something more he wants to say. There is something strange going on. Strange? How so? My suppressed anxiety reacts to the statement, making my heart beat a little faster. Does he know? I don't know how to put it, but it's like things are changing up there. There's something different about that place, and it gets worse every time I go there, but I can't put my finger on it. I look up at the mountain towering above the village. I want to go up there with you today, to see things for myself. He watches me for a moment, and I half expect him to brush me off as usual, but he nods. Alright, actually, there was something I wanted to ask you. Oh? I was looking for Aaron. I haven't seen him since we fought the soldiers, but he still knows something about this. But no matter where I look, I see no sign of him. Aaron disappeared? The tiny snake of brooding worrying wiggles me inside me once more. I was thinking that maybe you could find him. I'm gonna try at least. Good, then let's go. Okay. Tobias sets off and I follow him along the path leading into the mountains. The surroundings seem desolate and unfriendly in the fading sunlight. A cold and unwelcome territory. I look around as we ascend the mountain trail. The silence continues. The further we leave the town behind, the more dead the place seems. This isn't how this place is supposed to be. I know that instinctively. Something is definitely wrong. You're right. This place is changing. Aaron can't be pleased with things turning out like this. He is usually hard to find, but I really want to talk to him about this development. He must know what is going on. I stop and concentrate on my surroundings. Tobias stops too and just watches me as I close my eyes and search. Aaron, where are you? In this sea of disturbed, tense energy, I tried to locate the familiar feeling of spirit's presence. Like a warm brownish red in all the gray. Still nothing. Annoyed, I lean up against the cliff beside me and concentrate harder. Even a trace of his presence will do as it can, at least tell me what direction to go. Only this oppressive swirling flow of irregularity surrounds me and almost makes me a little sick. Then I notice it. It's incredibly weak, but is it definitely him? Is he far away? I think I found a trace of Aaron. What direction? I'm about to open my mouth and answer when suddenly I notice something strange. I open my eyes. There she is. About 5 meters away is a figure of a young girl. Her hair is hanging loose and her skin is pale, but her eyes are very much alive. All my thoughts stop as I stare at what shouldn't be there. I almost forget to breathe. Adele, you're back? At first she sounds almost disinterested as she speaks in a tired voice, but anger is slowly flaring up inside her as she watches us. Back to finish the job? Dell, you're alive. What happened to you? I ask carefully, slowly reaching out with my senses. I could tell that something is horribly wrong with the girl in front of me. Like her very self has been distorted into something different, something unstable. What happened to me? Her voice grows ice cold and her eyes pierce through me. You actually dare me ask that question? I tighten up my sword as the pitch of her voice rises in anger. I could feel it come to life and twirl around inside her. You killed me, Lena. That is what happened. An ominous wind blows against my face, and tension in the air rises. Stop it, Adele. You don't have to do this. I'm surprised at these words. I shouldn't be talking to her at all. Instead, I should be focusing on the next chance for attack. The sooner the better. And yet, I can't help but want to stop her if possible. That day, I don't want to have that again. Are you really stupid enough to believe that? She yells back at me without restraint. The air around her vibrates with anger. You really believe that I have a choice? A choice for what? Look at me. I can't go home. I can never go back. Her voice grows desperate. Even from this distance, I can see the dark purple glow in her eye, which makes her look so different from before. There's nothing for me. If I go with you, I die. If I go home, I die. Her words trail off, but then she laughs. I have nothing, yet everything, and with it, I will make you pay. I will make these nightmares yours. Alarmed by her outburst, Tobias quickly raises his bow, but before he can fire at Adele, another shadow speeds towards him, and a blade of a sword only barely misses his neck as he instinctively pulls back from this attacker. The newcomer charges forward again, and as she leaves the shadows, I recognize her face. It's the female soldier I fought a few days ago. What is this? She was supposed to be dead, just like Adele. I'm sure of it. There is no way she should be able to move like this. The next attack comes too fast for Tobias, who yelled to get a clear shot at the soldier, so he has to throw the bow aside instead and quickly draws the sword at his side. The sound of clashing still echoes in the air as he only just manages to ward her off her strike. Hold on! I charge forward to help him discard Adele for now. I'll watch out. She manages to dodge it. As she sees me charging toward her, there's a brief look of shock on her face, and she quickly leaps back even further to avoid my attack. Is she afraid of me? The cheap blink on her face returns to the same old mask of indifference. I live through for a short moment, but I can't hear what she is saying. What the hell? I thought you said you had killed these two. I did. I'm not sure about Adele, but this one definitely isn't human anymore. What? Swoosh. There's no time to pause as the fight continues on. I block the attack and I'm about to go on offensive again when Adele decides to move as well. No, I want you for myself. A sharp blade is drawn in her hand as she raises herself to join in the fray. Fighting them both at the same time, she could be a problem. The soldier already moves surprisingly fast for someone who was cut down. Taking advantage of this slight distraction, she launches forward again, and I am pushed down and have to parry the blow in an awkward position. Tobias sees it too and quickly jumps aside and recovering his bow as he rolls past and ready to fire. There is only a moment's hesitation before he releases the arrow. Surprised, Adele jerks back and the arrow whistles past her shoulder. Tush. No, this is perfect. Taking advantage of Adele's slowdown, I charge upwards directly towards the soldier. She's surprised. She steps back and manages to brush my sword aside, but now she's completely open. I continue to charge and ram into her with my soldier, shoving her back. She flails her arms for a second as she realizes that there is nothing to step on behind her. Then falls backwards, tumbling down the rocky slope. That should hold her off for a moment. She's running away. Dale sees that things aren't exactly favorable for her and turns around to run. I have to stop her. Kicking off the ground, I set off on the pursuit. Wait! There was still a second to lose. Adele came back. Won't this ever end? She hasn't come far. Even if she left the path, I should be able to catch up with her fast. Scaling the cliffs with a few powerful leaps, I can already tell I'm closing in on her. But then something strange suddenly happens. Out of the corner of my eye, I see something coming towards me. Speeding towards me. Quickly putting in the brakes and twisting around, I try to ward it off my sword, but I only manage to throw off its course by little. The rock shatters and rams into my right shoulder, pushing me back. Sharp pain shoots through the area of impact, and I almost drop my sword as I fall to my knee. Where did that come from? I look around in bewilderment. It definitely wasn't thrown by Adele. She must have some more trick up her sleeve. Damn it. Feeling slowly and returns to my arm and doesn't look like it was severely hurt. I get back to my feet to resume the chase while concentrating in an attempt to sense her presence. I could see a faint trace of her distorted aura in the air and set off. I head further upwards, zigzagging through the rough terrain. It's getting stronger. The distorted tension in the air grows in strength. Soon I can even feel it without trying. I don't like this. Another ridge of cliffs is above me. The air is heavy. Something is on the other side. Carefully, I climb the cliffs and leap down. I find myself in what would be familiar surroundings. It is a small valley of cliffs, a natural bowl inside of a mountain with a great heart placed at the far end. But the air is different. It is what I felt like from Adele, just much stronger. Destroyed. That's right, I destroyed the heart that day when Adele attacked me using his power. I struck the cliff and knocked off large pieces of the stone. There is a hole in the heart now. A few pieces are still spread on the ground beneath it. But that's not it at all. I'm like, what? That is not all. The stone is no longer emitting a faint blue light. It's now surrounded by a swirling, stickly, dark purple glow. The dark and light twist around and bursts as if alive and angry. Dale isn't here. I was led astray by the aura of the stone and lost her trail. But I can't help standing there staring at the stone. I have a creeping feeling of why the mountain felt so cold and empty on the way up here. I've never heard of something like this happening before. Aaron, Tobias is right. We have to ask him what this means. The pressure in the air is giving me a headache. Lena. Tobias appears around the corner, hurrying into the veil as he too stares in disbelief as he sees the current state of the heart. What is this? We have to go back and warn the others. Tobias stands there for a moment staring at the broken heart with a dark expression. Then he nods and we turn around to leave for the village. Adele was alive? It appears so. I don't think she is really herself anymore, though. We went directly to the inn to meet with Simon. As expected, our report's taken by surprise. Tobias is with us too, although he keeps to himself in the corner brooding over the recent happenings. Could this have something to do with the heart? He pauses and mulls over what we have just told him, always silently while you think it's over. Ever since we came back to town, I have felt so terribly tired, so I don't feel like engaging in unnecessary dialogue. Something happened that day, I know it. When I fought Adele, it went all horribly wrong. She was pierced by a piece of the heart itself. This is truly an unexpected situation. This heart sounds like a spirit mask, a source of great magical energy, like a center of all life in its place. It is something that has disturbed its balance. Of course, I am theorizing here, but it could only have an effect on the more sensitive beings living here. Tobias finally speaks up as he gets tired of Simon's musings. Man, I need a drink. If you go up there again, now I hope you will make sure to do your job properly this time. Apparently, this wasn't the case the first time around. A look of irritation floats on Simon's face for a short moment as he fights back his urge through his torque. But then he heaves a big sigh and ignores Tobias' comment altogether. We should sleep on this. There's nothing more we can do tonight anyway. Get some rest. We will meet up again tomorrow and try to get a clearer idea about where we are up against. That concludes the meeting. Tobias and I head back to the dark to his cabin and none of us saying a word. Adele wants revenge. She obviously went after me and no one else. It's not hard to understand. Lying on the bed, I move my hand to my chest, remembering the sting I felt when she screamed those words at me. You killed me. Same words as that day. Why is this? I'm a soldier. This is what I do. Why does it suddenly bother me so? Why did it have to be her? With a sigh, I roll over in the bed, burying my face in the pillow. Enough. No more today. I just want to sleep. Day 13. Lena, Simon, there you are. What is it? I went into the mountains earlier today to patrol and saw something that wasn't there before. You went up there alone? I did. What, you worried about me now? I told you that place is dangerous. That patrolling is more important than ever. Besides, I'm not stupid enough to bring myself into unnecessary danger. Set my sights and hopes just before a fight breaks out. What did you find? They were statues. Statues? That's how I could describe them. Stone pillars that look human in shape. They have appeared here and there. I never saw something like that before. Oh, and they all look female too. Female? Could it be Adele? That really is strange. Are you sure? Keep hiccuping. I know that place. They weren't there before. Anyway, I thought you two might want to know. Thank you. I appreciate your effort, but please be very careful. Yeah, fine. He hesitates a bit. What is going on up there is because of the heart, isn't it? And that woman who came back. It could be. Geez, there's something but trouble since you two showed up here. You better clean up after yourselves. We will. That's fine. If you're planning something, then let me know. I want to do something about this too. After all, it seems like you were unable to do a proper job the first time. Appreciate your offer. We'll do that. Tobias just nods and then leaves us. Statues. It seems that Dale's influence really is having a great effect on the land around her. I feared so when we met her, but this makes it even more apparent. This is troublesome. The power of the heart. Is she getting stronger? Probably. She's going rampant. In the end, all that power could destroy her completely. But there's no saying what would happen until then. It's not something you can stand idly by and wait for. So we must take her out before then. Clean up our mess, huh? Have you been on a mission like this before? Hunting rampant sorcerers? No, I haven't. Although, there was one time it was a small child. The parents had hidden her, and in the end she ran away. Things got messy. At any rate, her level was nowhere near Dale's. Anyway, before she prepared for anything, if nothing else happens, then we head up there tomorrow. If we wait too long, the problem will only get worse. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow then. Day 14. It's coming. Why is that thing still after me? No, day 13, well, that was a really short day. A painful sensation deep inside me, like a foreign pulse that beats harder, warmer, the closer it gets. There are so many things about myself that I don't understand anymore, but I stopped caring along the way. There's no reason to try and reason the things that cannot be changed anyway. All I know is the feeling of danger, a sign of my own impending doom. No, go away, leave me alone. The tiny, desperate echo surfaces through the red fog like a thread of silver. Fighting to reach the surface, I know the mountains can hide me from her and her kind, but cannot save me from this enemy. I know even without trying, a being as ancient as the mountain itself, there is nothing there that can protect me. I have to hide. Why is anyone out to get me? The tiny, once familiar voice sweeps in a dark, deep place inside. A view of I know well opens up before me, a place that I have seen from afar but never approached. As if detached from this murky, unclean, confusing reality that surrounds me, it just lies there in peace. Something like that is not allowed to me. The ominous pulse beats once more inside me, like a warm, painful, and alien heartbeat. I have to hide. If the mountains cannot protect me from this, then I will go there instead. Please, please save me. Okay guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. The next couple of videos should be the final videos for this. But I believe there are mini stories according to the Steam achievements. So I'll be doing the mini stories too if they unlock, depending on whatever ending I get. So thanks for watching guys. I'll see you next video.